Good day, everyone. We are the group who tackled the Asian Terminal Incorporated. And now we are going to proceed to the cash flow. The net cash provided by operating activities in 2022 is 5,886,836, while in 2021 it has 4,328,703. The net cash used in investing activities in 2022, it has 2,757,781, while in 2021 it has 2,523,059. The net cash used in financing activities in 2022, it has 2,638,994, while in 2021 it has 2,403,525.
Net increase or decrease in cash and cash equivalents for 2022, 490,061, and for 2021, 597,881. Effect of foreign exchange rate changes on cash and cash equivalent, 156,040 for 2022. For 2021, 114,173, and for the cash and cash equivalent at beginning of year, 3,954,166 for 2022, and for 2021, 4,437,874, and for the cash and cash equivalent at the end of year, 4,600,267 for 2022, and 3,954,166 for 2021.
Horizontal analysis. Cash flow from operating activities increases 35.96%. Cash flow from investing activities increases 9.30%. And cash flow from financing activities increases 9.80%. And net decrease in cash and cash equivalents decreased 18.03%. And effect of foreign exchange rate changes on cash and cash equivalents, 36.67%, and the cash and cash equivalents at the beginning of year decreased 10.90%, and the last one is cash and cash equivalents at end of year increases 16.34%.
So we have here the financial ratio. We have four financial ratio here: the current liability coverage ratio, the operating cash flow, asset efficiency ratio, external financing index ratio. So for current liability coverage ratio, this ratio measures how well a company pay its current liabilities using its operating cash flow. It calculated by dividing the operating cash flow by the current liabilities. And there's no, as you can see, there's no changes here. Then the operating, as well as the operating cash flow, there's no changes. So operating cash flow, this is the amount of cash generated by company's core business activities. It includes the effect of investing and financing activities such as buying or selling assets, issuing or repaying debt, or paying dividends. So for the asset efficiency ratio, this ratio measures how well a company uses its asset to generate revenue. It is calculated by dividing the revenue by the total asset. As you can see here, our asset efficiency ratio changes into 11.43%. Then for the external financing index ratio, this ratio remained negative in both 2021 and 2022, indicating a net cash outflow from financing activities. This suggests that the company relied more on internal sources of funds rather than external financing. So that's it.
Asian Terminals Incorporated for the year 2022 and 2021. Cash flows from the operating activities have increased significantly by approximately 35.96% from 2021 to 2022. This suggests improved operational performance in generating cash from core business activities. Cash flows from investing activities have increased by approximately 9.30%, indicating potential investment in long-term assets or projects. Cash flows from financing activities have also increased by about 9.80%, which could indicate increased borrowing or capital raising activities. While there was a decrease in cash and cash equivalents in 2021, there has been a notable improvement in 2022 with a significant increase of 16.34%. This indicates better management of cash resources or potentially increased profitability. The effect of foreign exchange rate changes on cash and cash equivalents has increased by approximately 36.67%, which might indicate increased exposure to international markets or currency fluctuations. The current liability coverage ratio remains stable at 1.43 for both years, indicating a healthy ability to cover short-term liabilities. The operating cash flow ratio also remained stable at 1.43, indicating consistency in generating cash from operations. However, the asset efficiency ratio has improved significantly by 11.43%, suggesting better utilization of assets to generate revenue. And lastly, the external financing index ratio remained negative in both 2021 and 2022, indicating a net cash outflow from financing activities. This suggests that the company relied more on internal sources of funds rather than external financing.
So here are recommendations. Asian Terminals Incorporated should continue focusing on improving operational efficiency to sustain the increase in cash flows from operating activities. Management should carefully evaluate investment opportunities to ensure they contribute positively to the company's long-term growth and profitability. It is important to monitor and manage foreign exchange risk effectively. Given the significant impact of exchange rate changes on cash and cash equivalents, while the stability of liquidity and solvency ratios is positive, the company should be cautious about the sharp increase in the external financing index ratio. Efforts should be made to reduce reliance on external financing and strengthen internal financial capabilities. Overall, Asian Terminals Incorporated appears to have performed well in 2022 with improvements in cash flows and assets efficiency. However, it should address the challenges posed by foreign exchange fluctuation and the increase in reliance on external financing to ensure sustained financial health and stability. So that's all. Thank you.